Hello guys, so today I'm going to do a video on the sign Libra. And I know it's been a while since I made a video. I guess I took a long time between each of my last videos, Leo and Virgo. But now for the second half of the zodiac, I am in another province. I just moved to another province, so anyone that lives in the States would consider another state. Same thing, you know? I'm in Canada, so this is my new place. I might make a video showing around my apartment in the future, maybe on another channel, considering this is all about astrology, and this channel is supposed to kind of stick to that. So for now, I'm going to do my video on Libra and hopefully finish up the zodiac, because I'm capable of making different kinds of videos. I think everyone kind of makes a video on each sign. I'm going to do something unique soon. I've put some ideas forth in some of my last videos, and I might just go ahead with them. Okay, so Libra. Now, people believe Libra is the sign of balance, so everyone thinks Libras are very balanced and fair. Now, the truth is, that is what Libra is attaining. Now, your sun sign is what you are learning in this life and what you're attaining, and it's you learning out the center of you, so your soul center, your spirit. I like to call your sun sign your spirit. Now, I'll also talk about Libra rising and moon. So the Libra suns I find are very superficial, because their egos are centered in Libra itself, and Libra is a superficial sign. I can explain this because the signs next to Libra are Virgo and Scorpio and Virgo are extremists. They like to go to extremes. They want to. They naturally do. Libras go to extremes, but they go back and forth, and it can make them appear flaky. I think it's because all of the air signs get bored easily, and Virgo and Scorpio don't. Like, they are the workers, the workhorses, the businessmen. And the opposite of Libra is Aries. Aries is also very strong-headed. So that would make Libra very airy-fairy, wishy-washy. Not as wishy-washy as Pisces, because that's a word that everyone likes to use for Pisces. But the thing that Pisces and Libra have in common, much like Taurus, is Venus. Now, Pisces isn't ruled by Venus, but it's exalted in Venus. So these three signs love beauty, and they want things to be serene. Libra would be probably the most out of all these signs. They want serenity. And they also want their surroundings to be beautiful, more than Taurus and more than Pisces. But, I mean, putting effort into it is going to be different, because Libra is a sign of partnership. So many people believe this means Libra is not selfish. I do not think this is the case. Libras get what they want through another person. Which gives them the reputation for being manipulative, because they will have to use that ability to speak with someone else or get their information through something else. It's kind of like Libras are very indecisive, so they kind of need someone else to kind of tip their scales, but their scales might be tipped way too much. They can be easily influenced by another person, but at the same time, they're not stupid. Libra, like I said in one of my videos, Libras are very intelligent. Libras tend to have a lot of books around. Virgos like to show off that they like to read, but Libras are the ones that actually will have read books. And they might tell you, I'm not that smart, I don't read a lot of books. But when it comes down to it, they may not know this, but they've read more books than most people. Also, Libras they're known as being the most beautiful kind of people, but this is actually more than superficial. It's unique, very unique kind of beauty. I find Libras are the most unique looking people, and like naturally. They have the most unique features, and they can make it work for them. And this is how they get other air signs or other people attracted to them. The other cardinal signs will be attracted to them. It's going to be the most unique beauty, the most like... I can always tell a Libra. A lot of Libra men are gay. Some people say Virgos are the gay sign, but no. Like Libra, if Libra is present in a chart, along with the Mercury sign, like Gemini or Virgo, and a man, there's going to be some sort of gay quality. Very, very beautiful gay men. Like the most perfect looking gay men. But then if people with substance, like an earth sign or a water sign, want to date this Libra, they'll soon like realize, you're really pretty, your apartment or house is really pretty, but like, so they may have to talk, like, get with someone like a Scorpio who will have intense conversations up until 3 in the morning, or a Capricorn that will do that, or a Virgo or something. A Libra's conversations will be more fertile than a Virgo, because Virgo is kind of straightforward and factual. And some people like that, but then other people with more Venus needs would need conversations about beauty and kind of having that kind of butterfly feeling that Libra's like. A Libra is also another sign that likes certain substances. I would say Libra is the sign of the alcoholic, but just kind of more like having fun. Like a Libra will go out on a Saturday night, dress all, pardon my language, but skanky. I don't know another way to say it. And another thing, Libras love weed. Libras love marijuana because, yeah, Cancers and Libra I find are the signs that like marijuana and like to get into that. Now, the opposite signs of Aries and Capricorn will get into it, but kind of not want to. It's kind of like their ego. Cancer and Libra are the kind of people that would stay at home and chill out and just kind of, as long as they're with their partner, it's fine. But the thing is, Libras actually are more controlling than they want to appear. And the thing with Libra, especially Libra rising, is the fact that Libra rising will suppress their anger and forcefulness, and it's not good because Libra risings will appear like everything's fine and they'll be like loved by everyone, but it can hide a lot of negative energy. So depending on their sun sign or where their sun is placed will show the true qualities, like the true negative hidden qualities in their chart. Libra risings hold a lot of resentment. Same with Libra sun. And it's because Libras come into this life thinking, okay, I need to be fair so other people can be fair. And if their idea of what makes the world fair doesn't match up with another's idea, and they live with them or they're constantly in their life, this Libra will hold resentment against that other person without confronting them. Libras really don't know how to confront like an Aries or a Capricorn or a Scorpio. What they will do is try to negotiate and try to say, hey, I know what's fair. Like they'll be the ones that say, I'm the law. Like that's the bad Libra quality. Libras will be self-righteous and have predisposed ideas on what is fair instead of trying to be humble like a Virgo and say, like a Virgo will be like, okay, these are the rules, are you okay with that? Libra won't warn you, so it's kind of unbalanced that way. What I like to think is that Libras have a huge ego when they're born, and in their past lives they have a huge ego, and the Libra in their life is for them to learn to balance that ego with another person, to learn partnership, to learn to be humble more so. Now Capricorn is the true balance of the zodiac. Capricorns are balanced naturally when they're born. So Libra has to attain that balance through Capricorn. But once that isn't attained, a Libra will have to learn humility in order to bring out their best qualities. So it has to learn from Virgo and Scorpio in order to kind of get from point A to point B. And then that kind of brings up the Libra laziness, because Libras there's like an indolent laziness where they're like going back and forth in their heads, like all air signs. And they're like, there's a lack of communication. Their partners may like always wonder what's wrong, like there's something wrong, and the Libra will be like, no, there's nothing wrong. And then the partner will leave and the Libra will be like, oh, stupid person, you should have known what was wrong. Like, it's just not a healthy way of acting. So there has to be some sort of Martian qualities introduced. Now, Mars in Libra is not good. There has to be an Aries in their chart to balance out their Libra, and then maybe that person will speak up more, will want to communicate better, maybe with some Gemini. Libra moon, I find, make amazing friends. They are very fair, but they want to be the peacekeeper of the group of people they're in. They do not like to be alone. Libra moons do not like to be alone. Same with Libra sun and rising, but Libra moon really enhances this. Let's think of other things. So the rule by Venus, many of them get into creating beautiful surroundings. Almost all of them will just look really good into older age. They'll age gracefully instead of Capricorn that will stay youthful. They know what colors go with what. They just have a good eye for that. It's how their mentalness works. They don't like to focus on math or anything. They can be really good at math and they can be good at science, but they get lazy in those fields because they need to have balance. So they have to have like, oh, math over here, beauty over there. As long as they have some sort of two things going on in their life, they're good at it. But they love being surrounded by beautiful things. They naturally know what colors go with what. They get into design. They get into architecture. They just like beautiful surroundings. It's an interesting thing because, especially Libra rising, they feel like they have to balance everything in their life because the natural signs and the natural houses are opposite in their chart. Like, most of the time Libra will be the first house, Capricorn will be the fourth, which isn't very happy, Aries will be the seventh. So it's kind of this crazy thing in their head. I know for a fact that I would not want to be born with Libra rising because it's just weird. And I know people born with Libra sun that have issues. They have a weird mental connection. Their existence, I've sat down and explained with Libra suns, and their existence is different. You speak with an Aries and everything's straightforward and awesome and just quick, and they sound really intelligent. But then the Libra kind of mind has to kind of come out in a different way. It has to come out through another person, and they kind of lose themselves. Libra qualities, I know someone with a Libra rising and moon. They lose themselves automatically in relationships. They also lose their balance extremely easily. You have to just basically, if you see this in a chart, they won't tell you that they have balancing issues in their life. You just have to see a chart and know. They won't tell you that they have issues. You kind of have to guess, and you have to treat them nicely. Otherwise, they will use backwards and sideways tactics to upset you. And because their consciousness is the first house and it's Libra, they don't connect with their anger because they push it onto other people with Aries in the seventh house. So they won't identify with Virgo or Aries. And those signs are kind of straightforward and details. So a Libra rising will believe that they are the nicest person ever. And they will put onto other people the Aries qualities. And other people, and they will constantly date and get in relationships with angry people. And it can be a bad quality, but they can use it to help themselves because they can say, okay, my partner is the one that is angry and whatever, so he can take care of this aspect of my life, or she. And being a cardinal sign, it's interesting because they want to get stuff done, but they kind of need that. Another interesting thing is that Libras are indecisive, but they get angry at other people that are indecisive, because they believe that they need to hide that. It's it's kind of just sad to see Libras because it's just really like certain things can be suppressed without them knowing it, especially anger. But you know, a lovely personality comes out of Libra, except for when they become fickle and tired of someone and avoidant. Libras are extremely avoidant and will avoid people, their best friends, because they don't know how to say certain things. And as a Capricorn, or even a Cancer, I'm a Capricorn with Cancer, I don't have any Libra in my chart. I've had Libra best friends, but they annoy me. But I also admire them so much of how much intelligent they actually are and they don't like express it. It's just nice to have them around, but you kind of can't be too attached to a Libra friend because they may talk to you for a few days and kind of flake out, depending on their birth chart. Okay, next time I'll speak to you guys about Scorpio and all the mysteries there, and how Scorpio isn't as mysterious in some ways as people think, and how it is in other ways. Okay, thank you. Bye.